Hi, I'm Kristen Scott, founder of swirltosip.com, and today I'm talking about how to taste wine. Wine tasting can be as simple or as complicated as you'd like. I'm going to teach you my favorite simple 5 steps to tasting a wine, and they all start with S. So today I'm teaching you the 5 S's of wine tasting. The first S is C, S-E-E. Simply taking a look at your wine. This can be a pretty quick step. You want to make sure there's nothing floating in there. It's not too cloudy or hazy unless it's unfiltered and intended to be, but you probably know that in advance. And you just kind of want to get a look at it, and as you see more wines, you'll start to learn that color can indicate things like aging and how the wine was stored. So after you've taken a look at your wine, you've seen it, the next S is arguably the most important. The second S is swirl. The reason we swirl our wine is to oxidize it. We want to kind of intentionally mix it with oxygen so that it releases all of its flavors and aromas, so we can really get the most out of it as the winemaker intended. So when you swirl, the one quick tip I'll give you in this short video is you can't over swirl. The more aggressive you are, the better. So give it a good swirl, and then you're ready to move on to the third S, which is smell. Once you've swirled the wine, you should have a bunch of smells ready to just come right at your nose. So you'll notice it is important to actually put your nose right in the glass and take a good long inhale. What you'll probably notice are some fruits and possibly some effects of how the wine was aged, whether that was in oak or you might get some earthy aromas. There are a lot of different things you might be able to smell. What I do to simplify that is just try to think, what does the wine remind me of? And go from there. Once you've smelled the wine, you finally are going to be rewarded with your fourth S, which is sip. So see, swirl, smell, sip. So go ahead, give it another little swirl, and then take a sip. Now I have other videos that will teach you little strategies for swirling and smelling and sipping, but for the most part, we all know how to taste our wine. What you're looking for here is, do I like it? That's the most important thing. You can also start to try to think about, what does it remind you of in the taste? What kind of fruits? What kind of earthiness? You can think of a specific holiday it might remind you of, which might be a combination of foods and spices. And there's no wrong answer. It's just about what you enjoy. So take a few sips and see what you think. Finally, you'll get to the fifth S, which really you won't need any guidance from me on because it is savor. So enjoy the rest of your glass. Cheers.